So I was talking earlier today with my Hollywood producer friend and said, you know, what did you think? And he goes, we can't put that man in the White House. He would be the face of America to the whole world, and you don't want that face. And I said, oh, just stop for a second. What policy, just said, what policy of Donald Trump's do you not agree with and why? He started yelling again, it's his personality. We don't want his face representing us. We're America, and we don't want that personality. It's bombastic. And I thought, okay. I said, hold on, just stop for a second. There are some of us who don't care so much about personality. We care about principle. We care about policy. All right? So when it comes to the Second Amendment, when it comes to dealing with Mexico and NAFTA and our border, when it comes to dealing with China, when it comes to renegotiating trade deals, when it comes to energy independence and fracking and putting in the Keystone Pipeline and opening up drilling, perhaps even in Anwar, when it comes to these things, and oh, not to mention the Supreme Court and marriage and the brutal murder of babies by abortion, when it comes to these things, Trump has the right policies. He is talking about the right principles. And that is what this election is about for me and for tens of millions of others who are the unredeemable and the deplorables, okay? That's what this is about. Hillary could be the nicest neighbor, bring over cookies. You would trust her to babysit your children. I know I'm reaching here, but really and truly. But when you sat down with her and you were sipping on your tea and she says, we need more abortions. And I got to tell you, I took all this money from the Saudi Arabian government and I'm not really saying much about the way they abuse women. And I'm going to support NAFTA, even though it caused the collapse of American manufacturing jobs. Remember that giant sucking sound that Ross Perot talked about? Okay. And then the more you talk to her and you looked at her and she's sweet and she's pleasant to listen to and she's pretty. And then you see grumpy old man over there, Donald Trump, gruff, egotistical, says things that are inappropriate, but his principles are right. He doesn't want to take away your guns. He doesn't want to murder babies. He wants judges on the Supreme Court. I mean, you could do the math, okay? Then you say, I like having her for a neighbor. I love her bringing over cookies, but she is out of her mind, okay? Her policies are insane, unethical. Some of them are literally from the hot place, from hell, okay? Satan licking his chops, rubbing his hands. And, oh, but she's so pleasant, and that smile that she did all night. Who cares? At the end of the day, people, this is about governance. This is about policy. It's about principle that drives policy, and it's about the ability to execute those principles into public policy. We call those laws or foreign policy, trade deals. That's what this election is about. It's not about the personalities. Now, in this way, it is like reality TV. Because in reality TV, you watch and you're trying to connect with certain people, trying to get inside their head and their heart, and there's other people that you really don't like, and you kind of get tangled up into who said what, and who was mean, and who was nice, and who was helpful, and who was treacherous. So here we are in a political race where personality does play a factor, but we need to step back. I don't care how well dressed, how well manicured, how polite, and how handsome or how pretty is the body, and I don't care how beautiful is the velvet glove that covers the hand that is out to crush righteousness and justice and murder innocent unborn babies and overthrow the Constitution. I don't care.